just a quick little bit of a background. I started getting into Rothy's, I guess around June of last year, and I was super on the fence, did a lot of research before I finally splurged on my first pair. Of course, I used a $20 off code. Everybody needs to use a $20 off code before you purchase Rothy's for the first time. So going back to last year, I ordered plain black points because I wear the crap out of them. Just being honest, wear them so often. These have been washed multiple times. For those of you who aren't familiar, Rothy's are made from plastic, recycled plastic bottles in particular, and they are washable, they're sustainable, they are comfortable from day one once you make sure you have the right fit. They're just amazing. And like, I have never ever been the type of person to spend that kind of money on shoes. I have never spent over $100 on a pair of shoes except for maybe good running shoes. Definitely not heels, points, flats, anything like that. So this was totally different for me. So the fact that I could wash them too, so whenever they get stinky, when they get icky, whatever might happen, you can wash them. Cold water, delicate, and then let them air dry and you're good to go. That is huge to me because I felt like I was always buying black flats in particular. I wear them so much for work. And finally I was like, okay, if I can buy a pair of shoes like $125, $145, but not have to replace them at least for several years, ultimately I'm actually saving money in the long run. Like I said, did my research, finally decided to go for it, fell in love with them. I've now ordered 3 pairs of Rothy's, and I think that they 100% live up to the hype, which is really hard for me to say because again, spending that kind of money on shoes is a big, big deal to me, okay? So I was trying to do a little research the other day because Rothy's just launched their Mary Jane style shoes. I'm slipping mine off so I can show you. I fell in love with them immediately. I think that the bow is just the right touch of dainty. Sorry, my pup wants to say hey. I think that the bow is just the right touch of dainty. And I thought, okay, let me see what other people are saying about them. But I was like, oh, these are limited edition. I don't have a lot of time to wait for feedback before my size might sell out. So cue me ordering a pair really quickly. I didn't want to wait. I got the Saphire Blue because I thought the navy blue was such a pretty color. And I already have black and I have like a snake python green color. And hey, I'm just doing a quick video about my shoes. That's my husband. So anyway, I thought the Saphire Blue was like this gorgeous, gorgeous blue color that would still go with a lot of stuff really, really well. So you can come in real quick, baby. Absolutely. Give me 1 second and I'll come play, okay? It's my 4-year-old. So anyway, I thought that the navy blue would be great because I already have black, I already have green, so I wanted a neutral color that would go with a lot of other things. Beige and nude are kind of on my list too, but they don't really have the right shade that I'm looking for. But I saw these and I thought, oh my God, I was in love right away. The blue is gorgeous. The sash is more of a nude beige. Maybe you could call it a nude blush, but it's definitely more of a beige color. And this is what it looks like with the bow tied. Granted, I'm not the world's best bow tire, but I think it actually looks pretty cute. So I was super nervous about a couple things with these. Of course, the fit. Fit's always a question to make sure that you get the right fit Rothy's, okay? Because they are not necessarily true to size in the way other shoes probably are. I normally wear like a 9 in most other brand of flats, okay? And I have a skinny foot and a high arch. It took me a little while with my first pair of Rothy's to make sure that I got the right pair. So at first I ordered a 9.5 because I thought, let me size up half with the points. It wasn't quite big enough. So then I got a 10, okay? And I feel like those are actually probably like my perfect fit, but I have found whenever you wash the Rothy's so many times, especially if you're gonna have them for a long time and take care of them, like I hope to, like I currently do, I think that a 10.5 is actually where my perfect size is because it gives me a little wiggle room after a few washes. The other nice thing that I'll mention about the Rothy's in the limited edition Mary Jane style is because you have the stash. If you have a little bit of a skinnier foot like me, or the bow, if you have a skinnier foot like me, it's gonna allow you to tighten it just a little bit. So if they feel a little bit wide on you without the bow, this actually is gonna help it to fit even more perfectly. So even then I would suggest to especially consider giving it a try to go up an extra half point in the shoe because you will probably find that you can get that snug fit that you need even if you have a skinnier foot because the bow comes in super, super handy. So a couple other things to mention in comparison of these points to the regular points. Of course you have the sash. I find that these actually feel like they're a better quality shoe. Maybe it's just because I've had my black points for a while, but I feel like these have a little bit more give in a good way, and they just feel better quality. I really don't know completely how to describe it, but they just feel a little nicer, a little more luxurious. And also the soles. Let's compare the bottom of the soles really quickly. So these have like more of that rubber feel on the bottom. These are vegan leather, and it just looks, look how nice that looks. Just makes the shoe look super quality to me, but it also feels really nice too. So again, like I mentioned, you can wash these just fine. You don't have to worry, I haven't washed them yet, but about the bow fraying because it's nicely finished on the edges. So that was another concern I had. So if you're worried about that, I don't think that's gonna be an issue. Also, if you're worried about are the bows gonna stay tied, they've stayed tied great for me. I wore them to church this morning, no issues. Wore them around the house the other day to make sure I liked how they felt and looked. I love them. So I think I covered everything that I wanted to make sure to mention. Long story short though, I love the Mary Janes. I think this is the best Rothy shoe that they have launched. The best style, the cutest. I want all of the colors. It's not in my budget, but I want them all. I think that they're awesome. So if you're wondering what it looks like untied, there you go, tied. And if you're crafty and creative and you can come up with different ways to tie the bow, it definitely has enough length that you're gonna have some like ability, right, to tie it in different ways. So you can play around with that, get creative, change things up. So yeah, there is my quick little recap of the Mary Janes. Again, these are limited editions, so if you're on the fence about them, don't wait too long. You know that the returns are free, the exchanges are really easy. Don't wait too long. I think that these are gonna sell out in record time. I never get this excited about shoes, and I'm obsessed with the Mary Janes. I'm for sure gonna order at least one more pair. So if you haven't ordered Rothy's before and you're looking for a $20 off code, I'll add mine in the comments so you can snag it there. I would love for you to use it. Let me know if you have questions about anything I didn't cover, whether it's about these in particular or Rothy's in particular. Let me know. I'd be happy to share. Y'all have an awesome day, and thank you for taking some time to listen to what I had to say. Any feedback? This is the first time I'm doing a video like this. I'll be right there, babe. This is my first time doing a video like this, so any feedback that you have or getting questions about things I didn't answer, let me know. Y'all have a great day. Bye for now.